just press record for this class. I'm just recording myself, not you guys. This is just so later we can upload this class to the YouTube channel, so you can do it 100 times or 0 times, whatever is best for you guys. Yes, so you guys are recorded, y'all can see me. So before we get started, I'm gonna read a quick little waiver that the rec is having us do just to make sure that everything's good. Alrighty. So in order to make these classes as freely accessible as possible to our participants, we will be using a verbal warning and assumption of risk at the beginning of class. Participation in this online class is voluntary. Physical activity programs may result in injury, and by participating, you assume the risk of injury that may result from your participation. We strongly recommend that you participate from a space that is suitable for this activity. For example, make sure that you have moved nearby furniture and other potential hazards. If you are participating in a yoga class or a class that involves laying on the ground, we recommend using a mat, or if you don't have one, a carpet area. Participants are encouraged to stop if they experience pain or injury and should seek appropriate medical advice or care as needed. William & Mary Health and Wellness strongly recommends that each participant have an annual physical examination and follow the advice of your healthcare provider before participating. All right, so we did that. Now is a great moment. If you're using the Spotify playlist that I sent out, feel free to click that play button. Feel free to get transported into the 70s, because that's what the most that playlist is, because I'm a big fan of that music. If you guys have not taken my class before, but I am going to angle this up so y'all can see me a bit better. Hello, everybody. My name is Jordan. Oops. I am a sophomore at the rec, and I'm a Pilates instructor. Here, I'm gonna scoot this back a little bit more. Feel free to let me know too, guys, in the chat button if you can't see me at all. There we go, that should be good. I'm really excited to have you guys here for Pilates. It's a moderate intensity mat-based workout that really focuses on your core. So your Pilates core is essentially from right above your knees to your shoulders. So I think that's really neat, and that is what makes Pilates special. But if you guys would like to join me, we're gonna get started standing on our mats for a warm-up. So the thing I like to start with for all of my classes is just a little hop, just like that, to kind of see wherever your feet naturally land. I think this is a really great kind of starting point, and it's a great place to come back to throughout any time in class today. So let's bring our attention to our feet. We're gonna make sure that our weight is evenly distributed, and if we are feeling good, maybe we can raise our toes off the mat, if that's what you wanna do. And then we're bringing our attention up. We have a micro bend in our knees, super soft bend, just making sure we're not locking them out like that. And then bringing our gaze up more. Our hips are nice and forward, so we want to avoid like any big arches like that in our lower back. So just make sure that they're nice and engaged in your core, that magic word that I'm going to say like a million times. We're going to make sure that this is nice and engaged throughout all of class. So if you'd like to take a moment, place your hand on your stomach and on your lower back like this. And let's just take one really big belly breath. So we're going to do inhale, feel that front hand push out forward as your stomach expands, and exhale, feel that hand kind of coming closer to your body with your stomach. Great job, guys. So that's your core. Take a mental note. Just you always want to kind of feel the engagement there throughout all of today's class. And then bringing our gaze up, we have our shoulders. So what we're going to do real quick, let's hug them up towards our ears, roll them back, and set them down. So we have a nice proud chest. So what I like to say is if you have maybe like Stonehill Soccer on your shirt or something, that you should be able to read that writing in the mirror because you have a nice proud chest. And then for our head, it can just be wherever's comfortable. We want to avoid a lot of strain in our body. So we just want to be natural, comfortable, and strong. So let's take a moment here. Maybe we close our eyes if that feels good to us. And let's just take 3 deep breaths together. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling out the mouth. Inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. Last one, inhale through the nose, and exhale out the mouth. Great job, everybody. So I like to start my warm-ups with the 3 parts of the spine: your cervical spine, your thoracic spine, and your lumbar spine. So to warm up our cervical spine, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our right ear, draw it over our right shoulder, and just elongate the side of our neck. Remembering to breathe. We have our nice engaged core, nice standing posture here. And let's come up through center. And the left ear towards the left shoulder. Only going as far as is comfortable. And back to center. Great job, guys. Let's do 3 of these at our own pace. Just warming up the side of that neck. Remembering to breathe. Warming up our body for our class today. And last one. Great job, everybody. Now let's bring that head back towards center. What we're going to do is we're going to tuck our chin towards our chest, straightening out the back of our neck and our cervical spine. And then let's bring that gaze towards center and to the ceiling, straightening out the front of the neck. Great job, guys. Just like the first one, let's take this move 3 times at our own pace, bringing the chin towards the chest, up through center, and gaze towards the sky. Great job, guys. Let's do 2 more at our own pace. And last one. Great job, everybody. Now what we're gonna do for our last warm up for that cervical spine is we're gonna take our chin, hover it over our right shoulder. For me, I'm looking at the beautiful light switch that's on my basement wall. Hopefully you guys have some pretty scenery. And let's bring it back through center and over the left shoulder. Great job, everybody. Like the first 2, we're just gonna take these at our own pace for 3 alternations. Remembering to breathe, maybe we're listening to some music. Maybe we're outside like Alexis. I'm jealous, that sounds so nice. And last one, everybody. And let's bring that head back towards stillness. Great job, guys. So now what we're gonna do, however is best for you to still see me, come to the edge of your mat if you're using a mat, facing kind of lengthways with your mat. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna inhale with a slight bend in those knees, our arms right above our heads, and with a flat back, we're gonna bend forward. And we're gonna do a quick hold here at a nice 90-degree angle, sending that energy through your fingertips. And relax, folding that back. So you're in a nice forward fold, remembering to have as much bend in the knees here as you would like, whatever feels best. And we're just gonna take a moment to hang here. And while I get to this, I'm gonna adjust my camera so y'all can see me on my mat. There we go. Great job, everybody. Maybe we're pressing into one leg and the other, stretching out, whatever feels good for us today. And with as much bend in the knees as is needed, let's place our hands on our mat. And what we're gonna do is walk our hands out into a downward dog position. So what this looks like is our hips are up and back, our chest is nice and proud, kind of sending right towards the mat. And then our gaze is about in between our hands here. And continuing to warm up the back of the legs. If you guys would like to take a moment here and walk the dog, what that looks like is you're bending one knee and bringing the alternate heel towards the mat. Just like that. So please feel free to do that if that feels good for you today. Great job, guys. One thing that I would like to make note at the beginning of class is that this is your body, your workout. So I ask you to do whatever feels good for you today, whatever that may be. Maybe that's standing the whole class. That's totally awesome, and I encourage that if that is what feels good for you guys. And let's bring stillness to the legs if we will walk in the dog. And what we're gonna do is we're going to walk out into a plank position. So there's pretty much a straight line between my wrist, my elbow, and my shoulders here, sending my energy out through my heels. And we're gonna bring those knees towards the mat until we are in a nice tabletop position. So what this looks like is my hands similar to that plank. I have a nice straight line right here between my shoulder, my elbow, my wrist. My knees are directly under my hips. And I have a nice flat back and engaged core. And if I'm looking in between my knees, I can't see my toes. Great job, guys. So what we're gonna do here to warm up our lower back, our lumbar spine, and introduce some core work are some bird dogs. So what this looks like is I'm gonna take my right hand off the mat, I'm going to extend it long, and I'm going to alternate with my left leg off the mat, extending it long, so I have a nice straight line here from my fingertips to my toes. And I'm going to replace my hand and my knee back on the mat, and let's do the same with the other side. Extending that left arm long, right leg long, placing them back on the mat. And other side. We're going to take a few moments here just to do some bird dogs to really warm up our entire body while introducing some core work here. Great job, guys. Emma, I just realized you're bird dogging right into your dresser. Sorry about that. You got this, Emma. Great job, everybody. Now we have the option too, if we would like, what we can do at the top of our bird dog is instead of just placing those hands and that knee back on the mat, we can actually crunch our elbow to our knee, extend it long, and place back on the mat. So if you guys would like to take that option, again, we're coming up to this top of this bird dog here, crunching opposite elbow to opposite knee, engaging the core, extending long, and coming back. Great job, guys. And these regular bird dogs are a perfect option as well. Please feel free to pick whichever feels best for you today. And do that. We are going to do 5 more with each side. Good job, everybody. Hopefully we're listening to some good music right now. Already engaging that core. And 1 more on each side. Great job, guys. We're going to place that hand and that knee back on the mat. And what we're going to do, tuck the toes. We're coming up for our second downward dog of class, swinging the hips up and back. Taking another moment here, if you would like to walk out that dog. Maybe taking notice that the second downward dog maybe feels different from the first one. And that's totally cool. Great job, guys. And what we're going to do with as much bend in the knees as is needed is we're walking back to that forward fold. Maybe the second forward fold, you can bend a little bit more, or maybe you're at the same place. That's awesome either way. Stretching out whatever feels good. We are almost going to start the working portion of class today. Good job, everybody. And what we're going to do, we're going to let our arms and our head hang heavy. And with a slight bend in our knees, we're going to slowly, slowly roll up. I challenge you guys not to beat me to the top here. Feeling each vertebrae of our spine stack on top of each other. You can really feel each muscle engage as you pull yourself up to standing. I'm gonna adjust so you guys can see me. Great job, everybody. So that was our warm-up. If you need to take a moment, oh, that was too far, to grab water or towel off, please feel free to do that. But otherwise, we're going to be starting class with our lower body portion, our lower body work. So we have a lunge track and a squat track. It's going to be super fun. We're going to do it together. I'm excited to do this with you guys. So first, just some basics for our lunge. And if you guys are a pro, you want to get started with lunges, go for it. But if you'd like to watch me, what this looks like is I'm at about the middle of my mat, maybe towards the back. And I'm going to start with my right foot. I'm going to step out. And then I'm bending both of my knees until I'm at 2 90-degree angles here. So I'm going to step in a little bit, just like that. So I have 90-degree angle. My knee is right over my ankle, and I have a rough 90-degree angle with that back leg too. And as you can tell, my body is nice and straight. So with a lunge, one thing that's really kind of important is your upper body really doesn't move that much. All the work is coming from your legs. So to get out of this lunge, what we're going to do is really engage your core, engage your quads and hamstrings, and you're going to come right back up to standing. So if you guys would like to join me, we're going to start this class with some regular lunges here. But what we're doing is we are only doing one side. So I'm starting with my right leg forward, coming down and up. So please pick one leg, maybe your favorite, maybe your least favorite to get it out of the way. That's okay. And we're going to start with some regular lunges here. Nice, slow, and controlled. And if these walkout lunges are a little difficult, maybe if you're having a hard time with stability, please feel free to keep your feet kind of in the same position. And what you're going to do is lunge and then come up. Just like that. So if you would like to do that option, please do that option. Like I said, whatever works best for you guys today. Good job, everybody. One thing that maybe can help you if balance is a little tricky, because it definitely can be, is finding a drishti, a non-moving focal point. Emma, yoga teacher, I hope you're proud of me for using that one. But what that means is, let's say I'm looking at a curtain. My curtain is not moving, so I'm just going to keep my gaze on it, and that can help me balance with these lunges. So if you guys would like to pick a drishti, go for it. Good job, everybody. Nice and controlled here. Hopefully you guys are listening to some music. If you have not taken a class with me before, you'll know that I am rather chatty, especially when, I'm just doing this workout to my computer screen at the moment. So hopefully you guys don't mind my banter with myself. Good job, guys. Remembering to take your break whenever feels best for you. And remembering too that that bottom leg does not have to come all the way down to the mat. What we can do if it's best for us, we can just do a micro bend and up. That's a great option too. Like I said, please feel free to do whatever feels great for you and your body today. And hands can be wherever is strongest. I kind of like mine on my hips, just to remind myself to be nice and even here. But they can be in a prayer position. If you want an added challenge to engage the upper body, what you can do is just have them overhead like this. But like I said, whatever's best for you guys today. We're gonna do 20 more lunges. Y'all got this. That was one. Making sure that knee isn't going past our toes. If we notice that that is the case, please feel free to step out that front foot a little bit, just to make sure that we are nice and safe and have great form. I think we have about 15 more on this leg. Great job, everybody. Hopefully you're already starting to feel those glutes engage, those quads, those hamstrings. I definitely feel mine. Good job, guys. Let's do about 8 more together as a team. And we have 5 more. 3, 2, and last one. Instead of coming up from this one, you guys are gonna meet me at the bottom here. And what we're gonna do, if you'd like to grab water while I explain this, totally cool, excuse me, is we're going to go towards the bottom of our lunge. And what we're gonna do is just send our hips up an inch, down an inch. So we're going up, down, just like that. Little tiny micro movements here with that same leg forward that has been doing all those lunges. So this is called a pulse. Even though I feel like when you hear the word pulse, maybe you think like uncontrolled, but please make sure for this that you're super in control here. You're just doing little baby movements here to really engage those legs in our lunge position. Grabbing water whenever feels best for us. Great job, guys. Little movements. As you can see, I'm not very near to the bottom of my lunge. If you guys would like to hang out at the bottom of your lunge, go for it. If you'd like to hang out with me up here, that's also cool. Great job, guys. We're going to remember to breathe. Maybe our heart rate slows down since we're not moving as fast, or maybe it is picking up because our muscles are really starting to kick in right now. I know mine are. And we're going to do this for 15, 14, 13, 12, forgot what comes before 13, 11. We got 10 seconds left, guys. Good job, everybody. Maybe we're getting a little lower in these last 5 seconds. 2, 1. Without coming up, what we're going to do is we're going to go towards the bottom of our lunge, and we're just going to hang out here. Just going to hold together. really great song taking us through this hold. Hopefully you do. I can live vicariously through you guys that way. And we're gonna hold for 15 seconds. And 10 seconds, get a little lower if you can. I'm gonna challenge myself a little bit. Hopefully you guys do too. And we got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are not done with our lunges yet. Good job, everybody. So we're doing, kind of shake out my back foot a little bit. Still on that first leg, I'm taking my right leg forward. What I'm doing is I'm lunging and I'm coming up with my left knee forward, stepping it back, lunge. So if you guys would like to join me, we're just doing a little bit of a balance challenge here. Still working those muscles really, really well, but I think this is kind of a nice change of pace, adding some movement in, and it's great for your muscles. Remembering too, if you would like to pick a drishti, a non-moving focal point to help you with balance, please feel free to do that. I'm looking at a tree outside my window right now. Very peaceful. Great job, guys. Remembering that these are still nice and controlled lunges here. We're just bringing that back leg up, kind of towards our arms, or as far as is comfortable. Just starting to warm up that left leg for all of its lunges to come. Great job, everybody. We're gonna do 10 of these. That was 10, 9, 8, 7. Good job, everybody. Oh, I almost lost my balance. 6, and 5. Last 5, best 5, guys. 4, and 3. Oh my gosh, I lost my balance again. And 2. Last 1. Whew. Good job, guys. That was not easy work. Please take a quick moment to grab a water break. That's what I'm gonna do. Towel off if you would like to. Stretch out that back leg. It feels good for me to kind of roll my back ankle. Good job, guys. Hopefully you're feeling it like I am, but we only did one side, and we are bilateral people. We have 2 sides. So hopefully you guys can guess what's coming next. All right, everybody. So we are back at it with those lunges, but this time we're gonna do that opposite leg forward. So for me, my right leg was forward and of that past sequence, so my left leg is gonna be forward this time. So if you guys remember how it starts, we're just doing some full range lunges here. So just kind of a recap on lunges, or if you feel comfortable with them, would like to get going, go for it. But what I'm gonna do, standing towards the edge of my mat, stepping out with that left foot, and I'm coming down into 2 90-degree angles here. So my left knee is right above my ankle. If I notice it's going past my toes like that, I'm gonna take a step wider. Just be conscious that your knee is right over your ankle, and that'll be perfect. Remembering that our chest is nice and open, our shoulders are up, back, and down, face is nice and forward, and we're going to come down to 90-90 and up. And if we are taking that option of coming up, making sure that we're not locking out either one of our knees, we have a nice bend in them, down, up. And if we were doing that kind of walk forward lunge, feel free to do that again on this side if that feels good. So I'm walking, doing some lunges here. Good job, guys. Y'all got the hang of this. Stepping out, 90-90, and coming up. Good job, everybody. Getting back into the groove of lunges. Maybe, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but I definitely noticed kind of a difference in my sides in terms of strength. So for me, I'm right-handed, right foot dominant, so naturally my left side is maybe a little bit weaker than my right. So if you guys notice that, maybe you work a little bit harder on your left side. I don't know, whatever challenge you guys are up for today. I feel like that's what I may do, but also I may get tired, and that's okay. Good job, everybody. Remembering too, if we're coming back, to really engage our core for coming forward and back. Good Good job, everybody. I forget where I learned this from, but lunges, if you're looking at it from your upper body, it's just kind of like you're going down an escalator. Like if you can imagine that. I don't know if that helps you. Fun little tidbit. Great job, everybody. Nice and controlled lunges here, going at whichever pace feels good for us today. Remembering to breathe. Hopefully you guys are all having a great Monday. Mine has been pretty good. I can't complain. I get to be here with you guys in my basement. Always the highlight of my day is teaching Pilates and classes to wonderful students and faculty and staff and community members. Great job, everybody. Using that drishti if it's helping us. Remembering we have the option to not move that front leg or that back leg. Just going down and up. If that is what feels good for us today. But we're going to do 10 more of these full lunges, full range, with my left leg coming forward, whichever leg you guys are doing today. And we have 6 more. And we have 4, 3, and 2, and 1. You all know it's coming. We are hanging out at the bottom of our lunge or towards the bottom, and we are pulsing. So we're doing, we're swinging our hips up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch. Tiny, tiny movements. Making sure that this front knee is nice and engaged, right and above from that ankle or slightly behind. Ooh. And we are pulsing here. Remembering to breathe. Feeling our muscles start to shake a little bit, and that is totally cool. Whenever you feel this muscular discomfort, kind of that burn, that's just you getting stronger. That's new muscle being formed, and I think that's pretty dang empowering. So maybe that'll get you through these next few lunges. Great job, guys. We're gonna pulse it out here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're holding it. Good job, guys. Just staying towards the bottom or the bottom half of that lunge like I'm doing. No movement here. We're just relaxing. Maybe our mind is taking us away from the shaking in our legs right now. Or maybe it's not. Maybe we're using that to get us through these next 10 seconds. You guys got this. Maybe sink a little lower if you can. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bringing that back knee up towards the top and coming back down for our last move of our lunge variation. Good job, everybody. This is the last lunge set we're doing in today's class, so make it your best one. Great job, guys. Bringing that back leg up, and I feel like a little bit of relief kind of in that movement there. I have to focus on my balance a lot, so that helps me kind of not think about the shaking that's going on in my legs right now. Great job, everybody. We're going to do 10 more of these. That was 9, 8, 7, hands wherever is strongest, 6, 5, make these last 5 your best 5, 4, and 3, we're so close, guys, and 2, and last 1. Whew. Great job, everybody. Grab some sip of water. I know that's what I'm gonna do. Whew. I originally planned for a squat track, but I I don't know about you guys. I think we did a great job with the lunges, so I think we're good. I think our quads have done quite a bit of work today. Great job, guys. If you would like to join me real quick, we can just do a quick stretch. So what we're gonna do is I'm taking my right hand and I'm gonna place the top of my right foot in my right hand, bring my knees together, and kind of push my hips forward a little bit, just stretching out my quad. Maybe rolling out the ankle at the top if that feels good for you. Great job, everybody. And let's place that leg down. Maybe we shake it out if that feels good. And let's do the same with our left leg. Taking my left hand, grabbing the top of my left foot, bringing my knees together, pushing my hips forward, and feeling that nice stretch in my quad, because it deserves it. It did a lot of hard work for us just now. Great job, everybody. Awesome job, guys. So what we're doing now is we're going to move into the arm section of today's class. So please let me know what you think of the upcoming arm moves. I kind of wanted to do a class that doesn't require any equipment at all to make it really accessible. So for these arm moves, you know, you don't have any resistance, but I think you're still going to get a great workout. I think we're going to have so much fun together. I'm going to raise up my computer so you guys can see me. There we go. All right, guys. So what we're going to do to start off with is we're bringing our arms right out by our sides. We can have a slight bend in the elbows, whatever feels best for us. And we're just going to circle our hands forward, just like this. Thank you guys for your comments. You guys are so sweet. Make my day. I am so lucky to be an instructor. It's literally my favorite thing that I do at school. So I'm really happy we get to keep doing it from our homes, from my basement. And from, you know, Ruby with Hugo, her dog, wherever you guys are. I hope you're having fun today. Still feeling a little bit of community, because I do think Lynn and Mary is a community. And for everyone who's here that is from my local community, from my home, I love you guys. Thank you for coming out today. We still have a good chunk of class left. Don't know why I'm talking like we're done. Of course we're not. But I'm very thankful for each and every one of you. Thank you guys so much for coming to Pilates today. I don't know about you guys, but kind of already feeling my arms. Whew. Good job, everybody. Remembering for all of the arm movements we have coming up, that we have that nice standing posture again. So if you can see, I have a micro bend in my knees. My hips are nice and forward. I have a nice engaged core, engaged lower back, proud chest. Maybe a smile if that feels good for you guys. Awesome job. We have 30 seconds of these forward rotations. I'm definitely feeling my arms right now. Hopefully you guys are too. Good job, everybody. One thing that I think is really great about Pilates and workouts like it, like bar, yoga, stuff like that, is that I think they're really accessible. So if you guys are ever, you know, itching to do a workout in your dorm room or outside, I think Pilates and bar and yoga are really, really great options just for body weight, movement, getting out and breathing. I think it's super powerful. And we've got 5 seconds left going forward. 2, 1, and we're gonna send those arms back. Take a moment whenever you need to maybe wiggle out your arms and then get right back at it if that feels good. I know arm stuff, you can kind of feel that tension build rather quickly, so please do what you need to do. But also I encourage you guys to challenge yourself today because we're all doing this together. Like I said, when we were doing those lunges, this shaking, this squeezing of our muscles that we were feeling, it's just us getting stronger. So I think that's pretty cool. We're gonna do 30 seconds towards the back, everybody. Remembering to breathe, hopefully listening to some good music. Great job, guys. Whew. And we're gonna do this for 10 seconds. And 5. And all right. Good job, everybody. Whew. Bringing those arms right back up. What we're doing this time is we're gonna do kind of W's here. And what we're doing is we're going to bring our arms forward and backwards. So if you look at my back here, you can't really see, but my shoulder blades are really coming together and squeezing right there. So while you guys are in this position, if I came around and put a pencil in between your shoulder blades, the pencil would stick because your shoulder blades are like, zoop, We're coming together. So this is a great move to work on our bis and tris, of course, because we're keeping our hands, our arms up in the air, but also for our chest and back. Nice openers and closers here. Good job, guys. So we're just sending those elbows in front of our body and behind. Remembering to breathe. Great job, guys. At whatever pace is best for you. Oop. Okay. Good job, everybody. You know, guys, I fooled myself. I was like, oh, dang, it's going to be so hard to, really feel my muscles without weights, but I'm definitely feeling them. This is good to know. Great job, guys. Hopefully you all are too. We are doing wonderful on time. We're going to do this for 30 seconds. Great job, guys. And breathing for this last 10 seconds. Whew. And we have 5, and 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Good job, everybody. We love those arms super quickly. That always feels good for me. So what we're doing now is we're bringing our arms together and our elbows together. So we're like this. And what we're going to do, y'all can't really see my face, but I'm just bringing my elbows up, nice and engaged with my deltoids, my shoulders, and down towards my chest. Just like this. These are called prayer crunches, I believe. But this is a really great move for your deltoids, which are your shoulder muscles. You can kind of see mine are nice and engaged here, and your guys's are too. And of course, any move that we're holding our arms, out from our body, our muscles are super engaged, just holding them out like that. So I think this is a really great option, really great way to get some work for your arms without any muscle, or not without any muscles, so many muscles, guys, but without any weights, without any resistance, just letting our arms work themselves. Great job, guys. Just kind of visualizing our fingertips are going right through our ceiling and coming back. Great job, everybody. We're going to do this for 30 seconds. Y'all called it. Remembering to breathe. And let's do this for 5, 4, 3, and 2. And last one. Awesome. For our next move, I'm calling scarecrows. I don't know. What we're doing is we are holding our arms kind of like goalpost arms, but we're just flipping our hands down and coming up like this. Awesome. So if you guys want to get going, so one thing that you'll kind of notice here is that my bicep, tricep, my elbow, kind of all this region isn't really moving so much. It's more so like rotating, and it's just kind of my forearms and my hands that are actually like going to a new place. So just keep that in mind. The higher up that your arms are, the harder it's going to be. Of course, if you would like to, bring those arms down, you can kind of make this into a W. That's great too. Please feel free to do, like I said, whatever feels best for you today. So we're just like a little scarecrow. I don't know. I feel very tempted to do like, oh, I just did it. So obviously I was very tempted. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that little second of comedy. I don't know. Great job, everybody. And our fingertips, our hands can be wherever is best for us. I like to just kind of keep my energy going out the tips of my fingers. That just kind of helps me, but if you would feel more comfortable just to kind of let them hang loosely, that's great too. We're going to do these for 30 seconds. Great job, everybody. I am definitely feeling these in my shoulders right now, in my deltoids. Hopefully you guys are too. Nice and controlled, going at whichever pace feels best for us today. And we're going to do this for 10 more seconds. All right, and we have 5 more seconds, everybody. I feel like my deltoids are on fire. And 1. Oof. All right, everybody, we have one more upper body move. It is a variation of the move we just did, so take this quick moment of release. And what we're doing is we're coming right back up. So we're at the top of our circle, bottom, and what we're gonna do is straighten our arms just like that. So if you guys would like to join me straightening out those forearms at the bottom of our scarecrow, or if you would just like to do the scarecrow like this, please feel free to do that. Like I said, your body, your workout. Everyone, I want you to do whatever you're most comfortable with. We're straightening out those arms. Great job, everybody. Guys, I really fooled myself. I was like, oh man, I hope this is like, I hope I feel it in my muscles. Telling you guys, it's taken a lot of strength for me to keep my right arm up right now. It's definitely shaky. Great job, everybody. And we're gonna do this for 30 seconds. Hopefully I did not already say that. Don't know if I did or not. Remembering to breathe, remembering our standing posture. And we're gonna do this for 10 more seconds, everybody. And this is our last arms move. So make these last 10 your best 10, more like 5 now. And 4, 3, and 2. Last one, final push. Ooh, oh my goodness, everybody. That was hard work. I am very proud of you guys for doing that. Feel free to take a water break real quick before we transition into our core. Oh my goodness. If you guys would like to join me in a quick shoulder stretch, what we're gonna do is take our right hand, we're just stringing it across our chest and adding some like pressure towards our forearm. This is most comfortable for me, or you can do it at your bicep, just making sure we are not on that elbow joint. So this is just a nice shoulder, tricep, bicep, everything stretched because we deserved it. Whew. Great job, everybody. And let's switch. That stretch feels so good. Oh my goodness. Whew. Doing whatever you need for this quick stretch. Great job, everybody. What we're gonna do, let's just hold our hands out, thumbs up, and we're just gonna kind of send our hands back. Nice chest opener here. And let's flip our hands upside down, like this. Stretching out our back and our chest. Whew. All right, guys, shake those arms out. I'm going to tilt my camera down and we're gonna come onto our mats. So if you guys would like to join me, I'm going to start laying on my mat, just like this, fully extended. You guys can all see me? Okay, cool. So what we're gonna do now is called the Pilates roll up. This is a really great way to kind of warm up your abs since we have been focusing on other muscles. But what we're gonna do, laying flat on our mat, is we're bringing our hands above our gaze, and when they're kind of right above our face, we're gonna use our core to peel ourselves super slowly up off the mat, come into a nice seated position. Maybe we touch our toes, and then we're gonna come back just like that. So if you guys are comfortable with the Pilates roll up, would like to go for it, please feel free to do that. But if you would like, I'm just gonna kind of walk through. So when we're coming out of this roll up, what we're doing is we're hinging off of our sits bones, rounding out our back, and we're letting our lower back, our upper back, our shoulders, our head, and our hands on the mat. So we are pulling ourselves up, not using momentum, because this is like a sticky spot that's kind of hard to get through, and we're coming up. Great job, everybody. This is a great way to warm up our core, and this is also a Pilates class. So of course I had to throw in some Pilates moves, because I feel like that is, what you guys came for. Great job, everybody. Let me know too, if you guys are listening to the playlist, what you think of it. Please feel free, you can write in the chat section, or you can, I think you can privately chat me. I think that's an option too. I would love to hear, sticky spot, what you guys think. I'm a really big fan of like 60s, 70s, 80s music. So that's what pretty much all of my playlists are. So let me know if you guys like that, or if you think I should maybe get with the times, get a little more modern with my class music. I would love to hear from everybody. Great job, guys. Let's do 5 more Pilates roll-ups. Remembering to breathe, making these last 5 our best 5. All right, now 4. Great job, everybody. And 3. And we have 2. And our last one. 1 more. Awesome job, everybody. So when you're finished, what we're gonna do is lay back on our mat. Oof, and we're coming up into a Pilates tabletop position. So what this looks like is my lower back is nice and imprinted onto my mat. And my knees are right above my hips, and my shins are kind of making a parallel, like, I don't know, line with the floor. But what we're gonna do are called single toe taps. So what this looks like is I'm taking one foot, I'm gonna start with my right foot, tap my toe towards the floor, and bring it back up, and alternate. So if you guys would like to join me, this is a really great move for your transverse abdominis. So your transverse abdominis are the abs that are like super on the inside of your body. They're not like, you know, when you see like Chris Hemsworth or something shirtless, not those abs that you see, but the abs like underneath those abs, which can be a bit trickier to really work. So I think Pilates is really great because it has so many amazing options for the transverse abdominis. So yeah, there's your fun kinesiology fact for the day. If I have any kines majors in here, let me know. I think that's so cool. I love that stuff. It's very interesting. Great job, everybody. Remembering to breathe here. And what we're gonna do, let's do 1 more on each leg. And now what we're gonna do, straighten out those legs. And we're going to bring our leg as close to the ground as we can while our lower back is still on the mat and up. So we're gonna do that again. Bringing it down and up. If you guys would like to join me, this is called a double leg stretch out in Pilates. This is a really challenging move. So I recommend, for me, I have a pretty weak lower back. So as you can tell, I really am not going that far down because I'm making sure that my lower back is nice and glued towards my mat. But if you guys are very flexible or, I don't know, like you can see, you can bring your legs all the way towards the mat and back. As long as you're keeping the lower back on the mat, that's all you need. Good job, everybody. Only going as far as is comfortable. Remembering to breathe here. Hands can be wherever feels best for us today. We're taking these at our own pace. Good job, everybody. Y'all got this. We're gonna do 5 more. And 3. That was 2. Last one. Oof. Good job, everybody. Keeping those legs above our hips, off the floor. What we're doing now is we're just going to try to touch our ankles. So extend your hands long, peel your head, neck, and shoulders off the mat, and reach for the ankles at whatever speed is most comfortable for you guys today. Or if it feels best, you can reach for the knees. That is what feels best for you guys today. But we are just really working our abs. After this, we have 1 more ab move and then our cool down. So I encourage you guys to challenge yourself. We're gonna do 5 more of these. 3 and 2, 1. Ooh, all right, guys. This is our very last move. We're gonna get through it and then we have a cool down. So please join me back again in this Pilates tabletop. What we're gonna do next is called the Pilates 100. So what this looks like is my hands are long by my sides off the mat, and I'm gonna do strong pulses with my hands. Ooh, that's a nice breeze on my legs. And I'm gonna count us through this move for 100 counts. You have the option to keep your head, neck, and shoulders on the mat or peel them off if you would like an added challenge. But pick your position, and we're gonna get started right now. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 10. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 20. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 30. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 40. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 50. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 60. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 70. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 80. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 90. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 100. Oh my goodness. Good job, everybody. Draw those knees towards your chest. We just did a lot of work in today's Pilates class, so now we're going to reward ourselves with a nice cool down. Great job, everybody. Slowing down that heartbeat, grabbing some water if we would like to do that. Maybe we're toweling off. Good job, everybody. So what we're going to do is let's take our right leg and we're going to place it on the mat. We're going to take my left leg and I am bending it. So we're going to do a nice figure four stretch. This is a great stretch for our hip flexors and for our quads and our hamstrings. So what I'm doing, my left shin is on my right quad, and I'm grabbing behind my right hamstrings and I'm just edging that leg towards me ever so slightly. Just a really, really nice stretch here. Feels super, super great on the lower body. Only going as far as is comfortable for us. Remembering to breathe. Great job, everybody. And on our next inhale, let's just pull that leg a little closer to our body. And let's hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Good job, guys. Now what we're going to do is that right foot can go wherever. We're taking our left leg, extending it long, just grabbing, maybe at that hamstring. And we're just going to pull it towards us. Just a great hamstring stretch here. So we did a lot of work for our hamstrings with those lunges. Great job, guys. As much bend in the knee as is needed. Whatever feels best for you guys to feel this hamstring stretch. And on our next inhale, let's pull it a little closer for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Good job, everybody. Bringing that left foot towards the mat, and we're gonna reverse that. So stretching out our right leg this time. Taking my right shin, placing it over my left quad, grabbing my left hamstring, pulling towards me ever so slightly, just stretching out my right hip flexor. Really, really well. Remembering to breathe. And on our next inhale, let's pull that leg a little bit tighter towards us and hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome, everybody. Bring that left leg back, straightening out that right leg or keeping a bend if that feels good. Grabbing that hamstring, pulling it towards us for a nice hamstring stretch here. Back of the leg stretch if we have a nice straight leg. Whichever option feels good for us today. Remembering to breathe. And on our next inhale, pulling it closer for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Good job, guys. However is most comfortable, we're going to meet seated on our mat. So what we're going to do now is I'm stretching my right leg long, taking my left leg, placing my left foot on the other side of my right knee, and I'm taking my right elbow on the other side of that left leg, and I'm just going to deepen the stretch a little bit, bringing my gaze kind of right behind me. This is just a great stretch for our back, and I definitely feel it in my right arm too, kind of a nice deltoid bicep tricep stretch here, depending on how you're doing it. Great job, everybody. And let's deepen the stretch a little bit. However much is comfortable though. And relax. We're gonna do the same thing with the other leg. I'm extending my left leg long, taking my right foot on the opposite side of my left knee, left elbow, over right foot, and not putting any pressure on my actual elbow joint, just my bicep there. And stretching out through my back, pressing into my right hand. Gazes wherever is natural. Great job, everybody. And deepen it just a little bit if that feels good. And we're coming back to the center. Great job, guys. While we're here, let's do a little tricep stretch. So what this looks like is I'm taking my right arm and I'm gonna bend it back. So my right hand is like right by my bum. And not putting any pressure on that elbow joint, just above or below. Stretching out that tricep. Great job. And let's do the opposite one. Taking my left hand, bending at that elbow. And putting a little bit of tension on that left tricep just to deepen that stretch. Great job, everybody. Now this is kind of a funky transition. However is best for you. What we're gonna do is we're going to meet in a downward dog. So I'm gonna, I don't know, flip it over like this. And I'm tucking my toes, sending my hips up and back. This always feels so good, just stretching out the backs of our legs. Walking the dog if that feels good for us. Maybe noticing that this third downward dog feels very different from the first two. Maybe feels the same. Great job, guys. Let's bring stillness to the legs if they were moving. And what we're gonna do, walking our hands back towards our feet, as much bend in the knees as we would like here, just letting the head and arms hang heavy. Maybe our hands create a basket for our head. Maybe we walk our hands side to side. Maybe they just hang in the center. That's what I'm gonna do. That's kind of my favorite option. Slowing down our heart rate, stretching out our legs, letting our back curve really nicely. Maybe we hug our chest towards our knees. Great job, everybody. With as much bend in the knees as needed, let's place those hands on the mat. And what we're gonna do, let the hands hang heavy now. Maybe the backs of our hands are on our mat, head hang heavy. We're slowly gonna roll up for the second time of today's class. Feeling each vertebrae stack on top of each other. I love feeling like each muscle engage as I'm coming up to standing. What we're gonna do, we're gonna come towards the center. We're gonna do one last breath as a class. That's what I always like to do. So let's inhale those arms above our heads. Sorry, you guys can't really see my face. Here we go. And exhale the arms by our sides, knowing that we are strong and capable. Whew. All right, guys, that was Pilates. My name is Jordan. Again, thank you so much, each and every one of you, for coming. I really hope you enjoyed it. I had so much fun. Right now, I'm going to stop recording this video. So let me do that right